Hello, my name is Astrodivediko, and today I'm presenting the fourth part of Krishnamurti paddhati longevity. Recently I have KP Ezin of Kanat, Bosnia has published my research in June 2020 called New Research in Longevity for KP Astrology, where I show how to find the first block of longevity using the ascendant, sign lord, star lord and sublord analysis in sign level, star level and sublord level. Now go through my previous videos so you will understand how do I do these, make this analysis. Today I'm showing the second level. Now this chart is of the Italian actor Alberto Soldi, born in 15 on June 1920 and died in 24 February 2003 at 82 years. Now in this new rule, how to juggle longevity, as I said before, you must first, usually in traditional KP, we juggle the sublord of the ascendant. In this rule, you juggle the sign lord, the star lord, and the sublord of the ascendant. These combinations will give me a card, an ending card, that shows me the longevity block. So look at my part 1, part 2 and part 3, because I will not explain in this video, it will be too long. So Mercury is the sign lord of ascendant Gemini. Mercury is in the 12th cup. He is the lord of the first cup and of the 4th cup. 12 is neutral, 1 is good, and 4 is neutral. The card is long. Mercury is in the star of Punavasu, of Jupiter. Jupiter is in the 2nd cup. He owns the 7th Malacca cup, and he owns the 10th cup. So he signifies 2, 7 and 10. 2 and 7 are bad, 10 is good. A medium chord. The sublord is Saturn. The sublord of Mercury is Saturn. Saturn is in the 3rd cup. He owns the 8th and the 9th. Nobody is in his star, and he is lord of the cup 4th, the 10th and the 11th cup. He signifies 3 good, 8 neutral, 9 good, 4 neutral, 10, 11 good. The Baddhara planet is the 7th cup. So here the code is L. So Mercury shows me long life. Let's go to Mercury, the ascendant star. Is Jupiter. Jupiter signifies 2, 7 bad houses and 10 good house. The code is M. Mercury signifies 12 neutral, 1 good, 4 neutral. The code is L. Sublord of Jupiter is the moon. The moon is in the 11th cup and owns the 2nd cup. 11 is a good house, 2 is a bad house. The code is M. The ascendant star lord shows me a medium life. The ascendant sublord is Mercury, and Mercury as I shown before, signifies a long life. The final chord is L, M, L. That shows me a longevity from 65 to 100 years. He lived up to 82 years. Now I will go forward to reduce this block up to the final date. This is a new way to look at the strength of the Dasha lords. So now I will show you with special formula how to arrive at the correct Dasha lord. Usually in natal charts, if the analysis is not clear, we use the ruling planets. But I don't want to use ruling planets. That's good for horary horary charts. I want to make a rule that you can choose in natal charts the right Dasha lord, Bhukti and Tara. Now, as I said in my previous videos, I use also formula. For this card, the formula to use are C, D and E. C is 1, 3, good houses are 1, 3, 5, 9, 10, 11, and bad houses are 6, 8, 12, and Badaga 7. We don't use Maraka in this formula. Then we use formula D. 1, 3, 5, 9, 10, 11 good houses, and bad houses 6, 8, 12. Because these are the strength of the formula. E is stronger. We use 1, 3, 5, 9, 10, 11, 3, 8, plus 6, 8, 12. Why is E stronger than D? Because we use 3, 8. If the significations have 3, 8 together, 3 and 8, 1, 3, 8 are longevity houses. 3 and 8 together is a good how do you say, good houses for longevity. As you see, the strength C, D, E are getting stronger. I have also another chord, F. F is the strongest chord, but for this chord we don't use F because 65 to 100 years are the second most stronger chord. The less stronger is the chord L S M, S M L or M S L. That is from 60 up to 93. Now these are the combinations of the now this chord 65 to 100 years must be divided in 4 sectors or 3 sectors, depends on which Dasa lords are active in that period. Now from 65 to 68 years Saturn Dasha is active. From 68 to 85 Mercury Dasha is active. From 85 to 92 Ketu Dasha is active, and from 90 to 100 years, actually Venus Dasha is long 20 years, should have been 92 to 112 years, but as this chord ends in 100 years, it's only 8 years of Venus Dasha, so from 90 to 100 years. So this period is divided in 4 sectors. This is a new approach in Nadi KP astrology. So, what do we do here? We take these laws of Dasha and we get their significations for the formula. Saturn Dasha, Saturn significations, are 3, 4, 5, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. For Mercury, the significations are 1, 2, 3, 4, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. For Ketu is 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 10, 11, 12. For Venus is 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. These significations are from planet level, star level and sub level together. Now for this formula, the first formula C, as I said, we use good combinations 1, 3, 5, 9, 10, 11 plus bad combinations 6, 8, 12 but Daga 7, because Gemini is a dual sign but Daga cup is the 7th cup. And Badaga planet is, of course, Jupiter. Now, we have to, from this code, we have to find the good cups and the bad cups. I have signed them with blue is good cups and red are the bad cups. Black are the neutral. We don't count the neutral. And every formula is different. So here we have 5, for Saturn we have 5 good cups, 3, 5, 9, 10, 11, and 2 bad, 8, 12. For Mercury we have 1, 3, 9, 10, 11, 5 good houses, and 7 Maraga Badaga, 8 and 12 bad. 2 and 4 is neutral, and this formula, Maraga 2 is not calculating, Maraga planets are not calculated, but only Badaga 7. So 5, 10, 11, 3 good combinations, 6, 7, 12, 3 bad combinations. Venus 3, 5, 9, 10, 11, 5 good combinations, and 6, 8, 12, 3 bad combinations. Now what do we do? The good combinations are 18 and the bad combinations are 11. The total is 29. For the formula, go to my third part of the Krishnamurti paddhati longevity. I will not explain it here. So 18 dividing 29, 18 dividing 29, multiply by 120 of Vimshottari Dasha, it comes 74 years in Mercury Dasha. 74 years falls in Mercury Dasha, because Mercury Dasha is from 68 years, 85. It falls in Mercury Dasha. This is one possibility. We have to, of course, look at all the 3 cards. Formula D is 1, 3, 5, 9, 10, 11 plus 6, 8, 12. 18 are the good cups and 9 are the bad cups. The total is 27. 18 divided by 27, multiply by 120. The result is 80 years in Mercury Dasha. You see, Mercury Dasha ends in 85 years. And this is second possibility. Let's look at the third one. 21, formula of E is 1, 3, 5, 9, 10, 11 plus 3, 8 plus 6, 8, 12. We have, in Saturn we have 3, 8, that is 1. 2 is 3, 3 is 5, 9 is 6. So the full combinations are 1, 2, 3, 5, 9, 10, 11, 3, 8, 6. The bad combination are 8 and 12, 2, and so on. The total is 21 good cups and 9 bad cups. The total is 30. 21 divided by 30, you multiply by 120. The final result is 84 years. Again, it falls in Mercury Dasha. So there is a big probability that the end is in Mercury Dasha. Right? Now this is not the final result. We must be sure that it will be Mercury Dasha. Here we have the full communication of the strength. This is without no formula. 1, 3, 5, 9, 10, 11, 3, 8 are good. Maraka 2, 7 are bad, and Badaga are bad. Without no formula, full communications. And this is the result. Saturn Dasha gives 6 good and 2 bad. It's a very strong Dasha. Mercury gives 6 good and 4 bad. This strength works like this. The more good houses they are, the more strong is the Dasha. The Dasha where you have more bad houses, it will not be the ending Dasha. The ending Dasha will have the more good houses than bad houses. It works in the opposite way. Ketu, 3 good houses and 4 bad. When this happens, there is a drop. It means that the ending Mercury is the ending Dasha, because longevity stops in before the beginning of Ketu Dasha. So now we are sure that it will end in that period. Another method is show here. That this is a Razi chart without caps. Now the sequence, the Dasha was Dasha of Mercury, Bhuti of Jupiter, Antara of Rahu, and Sukshma of Venus. Using KP and Yamatsu, okay, not Lahiri. Now, to confirm this analysis, you use the moon, because Dasha is from the moon progression. Now, moon can give a key to select the Dasha Lord. Now, I use the opposite nakshatra. This is a new rule that quite nobody uses. The opposite nakshatra are very important. That we give clues to select also the dates and months. As I said, Mercury Dasha is strong for the to be the ending Dasha. Now, Moon is in Rohini. It's opposite the nakshatra 18 of Mercury. This confirms that it will be Mercury, the ending Dasha. Where is Mercury? Mercury is in Gemini, in Purnavaso. Purnavaso is of Jupiter. Jupiter is in the second cup and is a lord of the seventh Maraka and Badaga cup. He's a strong candidate to be the Bhukti Lord. And indeed he was the Bhukti Lord. Now, what happens here? That if any planet, now the Bhukti is Jupiter, if there is any planet that conjoins Jupiter or is in Jupiter's star, that could be a good candidate to be the Antara, to select the Antara Lord. Now there is Rahu in Visakha 16 of Jupiter, right? And indeed Jupiter, Rahu was the Antara Lord. Now, before this, Jupiter is in Aslesha Nakshatra of Mercury. So Mercury is the Dasha Lord in Punavasu. So Jupiter is a good candidate. Also Jupiter is in the Dasha Lord Nakshatra. Jupiter is opposite Dhanishta. Dhanishta shows the months January, February. So you must keep this in mind. You must keep this in mind. But before that, we must find the Sat year. Now, the Sat year, as I said, the longevity given by the formula was 74, 80, and 84. Usually, the Dasha Lord Nakshatra gives the Sat year of death by using the Saptarishi progression. This is another rule I have discovered. I will explain in another video, the last video. And the opposite nakshatra, or the triangle nakshatra, will show you the year. Now Jupiter is opposite Dhanishta. The triangle nakshatra in Virgo or Libra is Chitra 14. Chitra 14 shows the year 2003. 2003, Alberto Sordi was 82 years. Now, I will show a graphic. Here it is. Where I show these years progression of Saptarishi. I call it Saptarishi progression. In the next article I will publish, I will show you 4 cases, and this rule works perfectly. So, we presume the year is 2003. The months are January, February. With this in mind, of course, that Antara was Rahu in the Bhukti Lord star. Opposite star of where Rahu is Bharani of Venus and Kritika of the Sun. And indeed, Venus or the Sun, the date ended in Venus Sukma, the date ended 24 February. The 8th Lord, the 8th Lord, is Saturn, is in Purva of Venus, triangle star of Bharani, where Rahu shows the Sukshma Lord. Saturn is opposite Shatabisa, 24 of Rahu. 24 is the Sat period of 20 February to 2nd of March should be. And 24 was also the date because he died 24 February 2003. So we have seen how introduction, how I arrive at the final date. So again, first we find the Sat code. Then this code is divided in 4 sectors, selecting the 3 or 4 sectors, the Dasha Lord. Then this code, you must use certain formula that gives you certain years. Strength of the formula shows you in which sector it falls. all three, in this case, all three formula fall into Mercury sector. And then I look at the strength of the. In some cases, if the strength is not clear, let's say the formula gives you two different possible dasha, you look at the strength. If also these two dasha laws are strong, we look into this analysis of the sub-law decided dasha law. In this case, Mercury was strong in a star, because Mercury is in a star of Jupiter that indicates Maraga Baddhaka, but the sub-lord was fine, good. Ketu Dasha, instead, in planet level shows 11, 4, 6 and 12. 12 is bad. In star level in Venus shows 12 and 5. In sub-lord of Jupiter shows Maraga Baddhaka. So Ketu was strong only in the sub-level. Of course, the sub-lord is stronger than the star-lord, and the star-lord is stronger than the sign-lord. But this was quite clear that the end was in Mercury Dasha. Moon, let's say the it indicated the Rahu Dasha. We use the opposite nakshatra of the moon, or declination nakshatra of the moon, an opposite aspect. Declination, what is declination? Moon in sidereal horoscope is in Rohini. If you move in tropical chart, it falls in Aridra 6. That is a declination nakshatra. So sometimes the Dasha Lord is shown by the moon by his declination or opposite nakshatra. Then you go to the, let's say it was Rahu. Rahu is in Visakha, no? And it's opposite Venus. Venus could be the Bhukti. It depends on which years the formula indicate. If it's close to the Bhukti of Venus, Venus could be the Bhukti Lord. As I said, Dasha Lord Nakshatra, or Triangle Nakshatra, shows you the year of death. In another case, I will show you that in this case, Moon is in Rohini, right? Rohini. It's opposite Mercury, right? So Moon progresses in Mercury Nakshatra 9 as Lesha for Dasha Lord. This nakshatra is opposite Dhanista. Now, this year would have been 2003, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 2012. Too far off the Mercury Dasha. Of course, it was 14, 2003. Very close to 80, 84 years. In this way, you have to make the analysis. Now I will do the ending part, the fifth part, so you will understand better. And of course, I will publish my article. See you next time.